The Expo usually is supposed to be the world meeting place because most of the countries around the world, they will have their pavilions or their stand to exhibit whatever. And I think also with the theme of the Expo in Dubai, I think it's a theme that means they're really connecting the world and also all the brain and mind to it, and I think we can achieve that because of the cosmopolitan flavor, I would say, of the UAE and the number of nationality who lives on the soil, and they enjoy that they are really wanted here. So I think that's what the UAE can demonstrate to the world. Plus, it is really well connected to the rest of the world. It's an easy point to reach.
We think that Dubai is very best placed indeed to host the Expo because, of course, the logistics are excellent, the accommodation is excellent, the weather is excellent, and the people are fantastic. So all those things in combination, I think, give us a much better chance than all other countries in making sure that the Expo bid is stacked in our favour.
This is basically a continuation of what we do for others with others, how we always reach out to work together to help other countries. It's about countries who need development and sustainable projects, and the focus and the core of Expo 2020 will be that. It will be basically finding the solutions, putting our heads together and helping out with the others, where it's not about the advantages of developed world, but it's really more about developing and underdeveloped and countries with least fortunes. We can give and what we can drive solutions for.
Dubai is the place that's host multinational people from 200 nationalities that live and work together, and this is the right place to host international events like the World Expo.
We would be very grateful for the choice, and it will be the first time that an Expo 2020 is held in this part of the world. Like I said, it will benefit the region, and knowing that the region will be gearing up for it, not just UAE. You ask about UAE and Dubai, even the neighboring countries will start setting up shop, getting ready for the Expo 2020, because this is the best way of networking and doing business deals and all that, rather than traveling around the world and playing catch up with where your base is and coming back to traveling again and these conferences. All of this will be happening in Dubai.
To host this major international event would be a great privilege and a game changer. It would actually create a win-win situation by providing Dubai and the UAE with tremendous opportunity to showcase its already established and efficient infrastructure, but also its unique geographical position as a hub for business, for trade, and for tourism. It will be the first Expo in our region of over 2 billion people, and it really will be a truly world Expo. Of the 25 million visitors that are forecast to visit the Expo, 70% will actually come from abroad. And so it will bring an unprecedented opportunity to take Dubai and the UAE to new heights of success and enhance our position as a major international hub.
Dubai has most things that people would want, particularly if they're going to something like an Expo, looking for combine a holiday with also business and other opportunities. So, and it's so well located between east and west, and it's a really good location. It has so many things.
I think Dubai is an ideal choice for Expo 2020. And there have been several decent cities around the world that have hosted this event over the years. But having one in the Middle East is very different, because many people around the world have funny ideas about the Middle East, and I think it's a great opportunity to show the world that the Middle East is very normal, very good, and a fantastic place. I think Dubai, we have more than 120 nationalities living here together, and something like Expo 2020 is to cement that idea around the world. and it's here, ready, willing and able to host this event.
When that announcement comes up, we will be putting more efforts and really gearing up for it. But in the end of the day, reality is Dubai's been ready since the days when it hosted the IMF and World Bank meetings in 2003. We've been ready since then. Only the difference now, Dubai has grown probably 4 or 5 times the size. The relevance of Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, the relevance of other initiatives like Emirates Group and DP World is huge, so huge that it is global. The sun never sets on these two projects.
Today, if you look at any of the deliverables that we had, if you look at growth of hotels in terms of hotel capacity and rooms, it's a natural growth for us of an average of 11% every year. So if you look at 2020, are we going to have 25 million visitors? Of course we will, whether we had Expo or not. Whether we can deliver to a lot of other countries, sure we will, regardless whether we have Expo or not.
From business perspective, we believe that all the sectors will grow to be able to cater for the expected demand that will happen in 2020, and of course be able to fuel the growth going from 2014 onwards.
The Expo site will be transformed into the Dubai Trade Center Jebel Ali, a state-of-the-art exhibition and convention center. Integral also to the development site is an institute zone, which will be made up of a research center and a university. And that will foster collaborative thought leadership between the different sectors of academia, entrepreneurs and different corporations.
I've seen the changes, I've seen the speed with which Dubai has been able to adapt, the innovation, it's got so many attractions now, and the infrastructure, of course, is very strong. So I think it's an ideal candidate.
It will be terrific. You know, we have been reading about, during that year, 25 million visitors into Dubai to attend Expo 2020. We have been reading about the creation of, in the next 5 or 6 years, 270,000 new jobs in Dubai or in the UAE. And that will be terrific for Dubai. If you look at where I work, Dubai Duty Free, we're rubbing our hands, hoping that we will have 25 million people going through Dubai Duty Free that year.
Some of the forecasts are that jobs of 277,000 will actually be created from the Expo. But also it will create a global platform of connection between people and creating of new partnerships. In line with growth and sustainability, and also in line with the theme of the Dubai Expo, which is connecting minds, creating the future.
It's interesting to see the sort of themes that they're trying to develop for the Expo, and that it's not something which everybody waits for until 2020, but a series of exchanges and development of innovation and collaboration leading up to 2020. I think is quite an exciting idea.
It goes both ways. Expo 2020 will complement Dubai, but also Dubai will really complement Expo 2020. It will make it hard for other cities to host Expo 2020. That's where we are right now. And that's all due to the guidance and leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President, Prime Minister of UAE and the ruler of Dubai.
We have to keep our finger crossed, for the 27th of November, and I hope that we win hosting this great exhibition in Dubai Expo 2020.